What does Stephen King have against kids? I'm down for a series or a movie that has this kind of grit because it creates a consistence of threat in the world that one wrong move can lead to certain death. Like riding the line with a failing grade in a math class unless your dad comes over and pile drives you. Doctorsleep stars Obi-Wan Kenobi in the many years after Star Wars Episode 3, in which Kenobi went from going on a bender at a hotel where his dad lost his mind, and now he snorts coke off a hooker's ass. And Rebecca Ferguson, who looks like the keyboardist of Nightwish but without the goatee. And now Kenobi must protect a not Jedi from the villains in this film who are vampires. And instead of blood, they vape. And I'm not kidding, so for those who were unaware like I was, shining is a psychic ability allowing people to see and speak to the dead. Or so I thought. These vampires consume the shine of people in order to maintain their youth like an Instagram model survives on narcissism. In Doctorsleep, however, shining is now a wide array of psychic and telekinetic abilities. Everything from convincing people to go screw themselves to putting someone to sleep like your breath smells like chloroform. So now the entire interconnected Stephen King universe, which wasn't already mysterious and interesting enough with aliens, ghosts, demons, and monsters, now we have X-Men. I half expected Kenobi's hair to fall out after expelling a shit weasel and being stuck in a wheelchair for the effort. And since the vampires only recruit people who they deem worthy for their abilities, it makes me wonder what the rest of them did or could have even done beyond being pumped full of more hot metal than Wolverine. Not like it matters, since they all stand there and look as menacing as a coat rack anyway. Speaking of actors, the stand-ins for both Jack and Wendy Torrance look about as out of place as a Portuguese man of war looks like a rectal thermometer. And perhaps Hollywood is learning from their prior mistakes where not all the scares have a loud crash of cymbals in your ear like shoving dinner plates down a waste disposal. Though they do fall down that slippery slope with a few moments, like when a light turns on and I can't help but feel that scene didn't need the clarinet blaring in my ear. Now the third act is where this movie really falls apart. The sequel should go in new directions while only using the minimal elements to keep relation to a previous title or try different things with the previous elements, a la Alien and Aliens. This movie goes from trying to be its own beast to just another worthless knockoff that tries to wear its predecessor's skin. You've seen it in the trailer. Doctorsleep shows Kenobi going back to the hotel to wake up the beast that wants his soul, which amounts to falling for the trap of hooking back up with your ex. From this point forward, the movie relapses some of the major points of the previous movie because they are actually waiting for the villain to drive up to the hotel. Upon reflection, since this review came out so late and I had much more time to think about it, as well as enlightenment to things I missed, Doctorsleep falls quite short for me. The world building goes from small and controlled to expansive and explosive like getting hooked on Krabby Patties. The only good actors are Kenobi and the lead vampire, what's-her-nuts, doesn't commit to doing its own thing, and the overall experience, while it does have a few well-done moments, it almost did commit to the title and put me to sleep like tranquilizing an already hibernating bear. Hello there, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please like the video and share with your friends. And if you're feeling extra frisky, why don't you hit that subscribe button for more videos, and I'll see you next week.